Hello again, everyone. Another beautiful day. We haven't dropped, we haven't half dropped on this year. Considering what it was like in the month ahead from this, in July, when it was pouring down with rain. But we're here in wonderful weather, and we'd love you to come along with us on the fabulous Shropshire Union as we make our way along a very nice stretch of canal, and we'd love you to come with the tiller people on our next little trip. So that's me done for now. You've seen the map, and I think it's time to go into the wonderful wilderness of the canals. So away we go. I've been having a little think when I'm trundling along, and I think rather than me just keep telling you things about boats, etc., I'm going to show you a bit. I know ages ago we showed the interior of our boat, and I went into some detail, but I'll go into a little bit more of it and just tell you why we design certain things and ask for certain things to be done on our boat. Just before we continue with the video, remember that everything we say are our opinions, but I think we've earned the right to say a little bit when we've been doing it for nearly 50 years, or 3 years short, but we'll soon get there. But we just want people to be aware of what's happening now. We know project boats are a different kettle of fish, and we've done our fitting out over the years, so we're very aware of that. But we're just seeing a subtle change on the interior of boats, mainly because the costs are through the roof. So we're not having to go at anyone. We're not trying to say anything's bad. We're just making our opinion known that things are changing. They definitely are. Now, back to the video. In all honesty, the vast majority of boats now, they won't be fitted out like what ours is, because the price of materials now have gone crazy. So they're being done in different ways. Now, I know it's so expensive to buy boats now, but I can clearly see, like I've said before, inferior materials being used on boats, but you're getting charged a lot of money for it. We know electric's coming and the hybrid engines. I prefer the hybrid at the moment. I think electric's still a bit off before it's perfect, but that's happening. I know that. We're happy with what we've got at the moment, and I wouldn't swap it. But if we did, to put an hybrid engine in is alright. We'd just have to adapt a few things in the engine room, but I'm nowhere near that because I like it the way it is. But things what are being used, materials what are being used, costs, you can see where the costs are being cut, and people are being told things what are not quite right. I think I might go into more detail if you want to. If you want me to do that sort of thing, let me know. And I'm not just saying it because you know how we are with comments and all that, but let me know in the comments if you want any advice. You've got to understand that things have changed, but not all for the better. So at least if you're spending your money, and it's a lot now to get an half decent boat. It's a lot of money nowadays, and sometimes second-hand boats can be better. If I was buying a boat now, which I have no interest in doing because we love what we've got, there's a boat what I've seen on Apollo Duck made by R.W. Davis. Now, their boats are as solid as a rock, but I'm not mad on all the fit outs apart from this one. But it's quite old, the boat. It's not just a few years old. It's can't remember now, but it's 20 odd years old. But the interior is to die for. And I think that would be the boat I'd rather go for than go for one of a new build now. It's not cheap, but it's still a lot cheaper than some of the new builds which are built in an inferior way. It's about 150 grand, but it is fantastic. And if it's still available, I'll give you a screenshot. I'll give you a screenshot of it for the video. But for us, it's a traditional boat, and it's a solid fit out inside. And I think you'd like it, unless of course you're into plywood, MDF, chipboard and all that sort of thing. We're going through Bridge 20 now. I think we're going to moor up to the left. If you go under the next bridge, obviously number 19, it's a struggle to get moorings, and you can face the pub, and it does tend to have quite a noisy car park. So I think we'll be coming in. Yeah, we'll come in here, and who knows, we might stay here for 1 or 2 days. Change of mooring plans. I think we're going further down. What do you think we mean when they talk about git gaps on boats? Mooring up with git gaps. Popular moorings, what they do, they leave a space what's not quite big enough for another boat, and that's known as a git gap, and plenty do that. On a previous video I talked about in the war, and because there was blackouts and you had boats travelling during the night, the way they got round it was painting white on the archway, and you can clearly see on bridge number 19 that it's been repainted to show that effect. Most of them it's just worn off, but this has obviously been done so that people who are interested can see what it looked like. So we've got a nice mooring for tonight, which is good. At this point we've decided that it's an appropriate time to turn round and make our way back down the Shropshire. No doubt we'll be back at some time, but it just feels right at the moment that we've done about enough for now, as far as we want to go. But the good news is I'll still be doing plenty of filming going back, and it's never the same each time you do canal boating, even if it's on the same canal. So still plenty to enjoy. that little trip's done, and we hope you found it enjoyable, and as usual we want it to be relaxing and feel real, and I think it did. So thanks for watching. We really do appreciate you coming along with us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. But for now, as usual, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you very soon. Ta-ra.